Now, wherever you're watching BBC London News tonight, there's a chance you might be using speakers to hear me and my colleagues just that little bit more clearly, as if maybe we're sitting in the room with you right now. And I suppose we are, sort of. Well, in King's Cross, rather a lot of money's been spent on taking quality sound, as they like to call it, to the very next level. And Emma North has been listening in to find out why.
Has London lost its love for sound?
We're surrounded by sound, but there's so much sound that it becomes a kind of sound soup. We have no ability to really differentiate between all the qualities and wonderful experiences you can have in connection to engaging with different kinds of sound.
At Spiritland at King's Cross, we get a reminder where the speakers, not the DJ, take the centre stage. Their price tag? Just shy of £500,000. But its owners boldly claim this temple to sound is the best in the world.
Describe how it felt the moment you heard sound coming out of those speakers for the very first time.
The hairs on the back of my neck went up. It's goosebumps. You can pick out the individual elements in the music in this almost... Someone said it's like you can walk around the instruments. You can hear where the guitar is. You can hear what the drummer's doing.
From obscure electronica to the Beatles, if it's good, it goes on. You couldn't be further from MP3s and cheap headphones here.
It's like, what's the difference between a magnifying glass and the Hubble telescope? They both do the same thing. One does them a million times better than the other. Listening to music on here is a really immersive, emotional, visceral experience.
Although the focus here is very much on the music, venues like this aren't simply teaching Londoners how to listen again. They're arguably pointing us in a new direction in terms of the way the capital does its nightlife.
We've gone through a bad few months. You know, we've seen around a third of London's live music venues be lost. But actually what places like this show is you don't necessarily need a massively large venue, nightclubs that are open till 5 AM. What it means is, you know, they can actually coexist alongside residents to some extent, and actually to places, you know, that really feel more welcoming of that type of venue.
With the return of vinyl and rise in album clubs, perhaps we are learning to love sound again, with London shining light on listening. Emma North, BBC London News.
Well, from hearing to seeing, just take a look at this. This shows a moment a World War II